All right, so good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. My name is Stephan Reis, of course, and we are here. It is Wednesday. It's a wet, wild Wednesday morning. That rain, boy, oh, good. Yeah, boy, the rain giving us some licks there. Usually, end of the rainy season in November. I think it's from June to November, you know. The rain's supposed to be over by now, but I don't know, rain falling, but rain still falling and Wassa Reservoir is not rising. Somehow or the other. But people house flooded. Yeah. All right, the water rising everywhere else except there. All right, so I tell you what. Good morning to the regional viewers and those of you watching us internationally. Good morning to those of you where they're having a coffee, a tea, a juice, some scrambled eggs, sunny side up with a little strip of bacon. And if you don't like that, well, however you like it, you eat it, all right? Whether it's saltfish, smoke herring, you know, a little sausage on the side if you're a meat person. Whatever breakfast you're having, pancakes, whatever it is. All you realize I only call in food because I'm hungry, right? All right, yeah. Doubles. Yeah, but the rain falling. All right, so I tell you what. We're going to go through the paper this morning. Behind the badge, we're supposed to have Acting Sergeant Greenwich on. Maybe we'll take some calls in that segment. But Greenwich was at the party too, boy. Oh, didn't see Greenwich? Nah, boy. Greenwich was at the party, boy. Huh? He come as pit. But Greenwich was at the thing bad. He had the wife bad. So he's supposed to join us, and we have Dr. Livette. Dr. Livette is supposed to join us at the end of the second hour to close off things this morning. But as we get things cracking, we'll get into the Newsday. So in the Newsday this morning, very interesting headline here. Pilots tell Cal, keep paying salaries with Forex. Leave US dollars alone. Let's see what that's about. Let's open the paper and read a little bit. So the Trinidad and Tobago Airline Pilots Association are once again at an impasse with airline service provider Caribbean Airlines Limited as negotiations over the 2015 to 2020 bargaining period meets another snag. But their industrial relations representative, Timothy Bailey, explained to Newsday on December 10th that the impasse was not about wages, but a clause which allowed for pilots to have a significant portion of their salaries paid in US currency. He said pilots were calling for Cal to keep their word on the entire agreement and leave the US dollars clause alone. Bailey said the clause in dispute was Article 23, a memorandum of agreement that says pilots are supposed to be paid 75% of their salaries in US currency. I did not know that until now. He said the board at Cal was trying to remove that article from the collective bargaining agreement. And Bailey explained that the article, which has been a part of the bargaining agreement for 13 years, maintains parity in the pilots' wages as compared to pilots in other countries. In Jamaica, he said, that is how they pay their pilots. It would mean that the value of the pilots' salaries will always be maintained. He told Newsday the board at Cal said they don't understand the article. What? How the board at Cal could say they don't understand the article? It's very clear. I mean, I don't know what's simpler than 75% of their salaries being paid in US dollars. What is in there that they can't understand? That's simple English. If that is the agreement, that is the agreement. Newsday attempted to contact Cal through its corporate communications department, but the company referred Newsday to a statement issued on December 9. The company continues to work collaboratively with the TTALPA to resolve outstanding wage negotiations, the statement said. It added that the signing of the agreement was imminent. And the article goes on. So, let me see if I can get an example here. It goes on here, okay, a little lower down, that, all right, Imbert said a starter pilot got $22,818 monthly, and a senior pilot works for $94,760 with allowances, adding to make a robust package. If the pilots were to be paid according to Article 23, that would mean that the government would be expected to pay a starter pilot $2,520 US, and a senior pilot $10,466 US monthly, in addition to the rest of their salaries in Trinidad and Tobago, along with allowances. I should have been a pilot. But by nobody be a senior pilot, making nearly 100,000 a month, and getting 75% in US. Well, director, what you say? You feel it too late to learn? I taking that starter salary, you know. I taking the starter salary. I don't mind if I reach senior when I reach senior. If you understand what I'm saying. What? I should have been a pilot, boy. Why didn't study that when Why I didn't want to be a pilot, boy? I wanted to be a lawyer. But, Papa, yo. Anyhow, WASA supervisor sues state over alleged wrongful arrest prosecution. 102 victims, but only one offender jailed. Counter-trafficking unit expects more convictions. On page 5, Duke and Farley are at it again. And the PDP blames the Chief Secretary for Tobago Autonomy Bill failure. Duke says Farley tried to negotiate with the UNC. Progressive Democratic Patriots political leader Watson Duke has blamed Chief Secretary Farley Augustine for the failure of the main Tobago Autonomy Bill in the Parliament. And during debate on the pieces of legislation on December 9, the House of Representatives passed the Tobago Island Government Bill 2021 by a vote of 20 to 10, but failed to pass the Constitution Amendment Tobago Self-Government Bill 2020. All right, and in a WhatsApp voice note on December 10, Duke alleged that the bills failed because Augustine attempted to negotiate with the UNC. He said the bills failed because our Chief Secretary does not know how to negotiate, and therefore he attempted to negotiate with his friends in Trinidad, the UNC, or agents of the UNC, and he did so without the knowledge of the Tobago House of Assembly, he alleged. For instance, the THA is still waiting on the document he said he would have sent to the members of the opposition and Parliament regarding what Tobago wants. He went on to say he is now showboating himself and telling people he would have sent something, and he didn't send anything whatsoever. And so what we heard he sent was a text message to the Prime Minister saying he does not support the bill in its current form on the day of the sitting, which was yesterday. And Duke described Augustine's behavior as Chief Secretary as very unbecoming, saying that he lacks political diplomacy in dealing with the Prime Minister. As Chief Secretary, you must have diplomacy, Duke said. Now, remember yesterday I said that, when they said this one playing games and it's this one fault and it's that one fault and the other one fault. And I said, Farley, now, whether it is the case or not, I mean, look, listen, let me not play smart with foolishness here. You are on the cusp of an election, right? And I mentioned the fact that those 2 Tobago seats are very important in this election, right? As they are in every election. And if you are Farley Augustine, you will be talking with or you ought to be talking and have communication with the PNM and UNC. No. If he does not want to have any dealing whatsoever with the PNM, because it is the PNM that they will be going up against in Tobago, make no mistake about that. The UNC never puts anybody in Tobago for obvious reasons. So UNC will not be contesting in Tobago, but they will contest 39 in Trinidad. But the 2 in Tobago, they will not. So his opponent in Tobago is going to be the PNM. So most likely, because you're using simple arithmetic here, 1 + 1 = 2, if he is in talks with anybody, it is going to be the opposition. Right? Let me not play like we know how the thing is going. Right? And to Duke's credit, those talks could have led to the move that was made on Monday with the WhatsApp message, right? And this is what I said yesterday. And it's not just Farley or Duke or the UNC, but the PNM as well. They are all using this Tobago issue on this autonomy bill as a political football. It is 47 years. Yesterday we read that. It was in 1977, Robinson bring the thing to the parliament. It is 47 years since I born that they keep playing this game. Now, for the most part, if any political party was in government wanted to give Tobago autonomy, it would have been the PNM. Because they would have ruled the roost for 30 consecutive years. Robinson had his time, Pandey had his time, Kamala had her time. One term. But for the most part, the PNM has been in government for the majority of Trinidad and Tobago's independent history. So that's the other thing we can't play smart with foolishness with. So if they wanted to, this could have been sorted out a long time. Let us not pretend like that is not a reality. Right? But the games continue. And it continues at the cost of the Tobagonian people. Good morning to Tobago. Santa robbed Sando business. What? A man wearing a Santa hat and beard was among 3 men who held up an automotive parts store in San Fernando on December the 9th. The man, just now, the 4 victims told police they were at the store on Jones Street, San Fernando, when around 9:15 a.m. 3 masked men came in. One who was armed with a gun announced a hold-up and tied up the men. The assailants then robbed the men of their cell phones, jewelry, and wallets, with cash amounting to over $13,000, along with a quantity of automotive paint, sandpaper, and other vehicle products. Men dressing up as Santa Claus and putting on robbery, boy. Serious, boy. And let me tell you something, that is just the tip of the iceberg, you know. If you see what it have going on right now, and I show the bandits on it, so I will show it to you all. Yes, now, I will find it, you know, during the break, and I will send it to the director. I have it somewhere here. Director, you see the mask that they making now? You see the mask they're making? I will show all the masks they're making now. It's scary. And it should be of grave concern. All right, but I will show it. I will find it during the break. I will find it during the break. It's somewhere. But if you always see this thing, all your ball. I saw that yesterday, and I was like, what? Nah, man. This can't be for real. I'm telling you, I will find it. Only sometime I will find it. Right? I will find it. It's on one of my phones. I will find it. Crow can appeal court slander ruling. Webster Roy says stigma hampering fight against HIV/AIDS. Imbert says media misled public on Tobago airport project. He talking about who misled? All right, Finance Minister Imbert has accused the media of malice, misinformation, and misleading the general public over details of the construction of the new terminal at the A&R Robinson International Airport in Tobago. Imbert issued an irate statement on December the 10th after addressing the airport issue at a post-cabinet briefing at Whitehall on December 5th and then at a briefing at his ministry on December the 6th. In his statement, he alleged the media's complete avoidance of publishing documents in its possession to correct the misinformation in the public domain regarding a leaked cabinet note on the airport project in Tobago. He said this suppression by the media of substantive evidence to the public smacks of deceit and runs counter to accepted press behavior and standards. Now, the editorial falsely accused the minister of relying on dubious word-of-mouth evidence, falsely insinuated that the increase in the cost of the airport project was in the vicinity of 500 million and questioned the airport's structural integrity without a shred of evidence. He said, to debunk the alleged half-truths, deception, and outright lies, published, he had held another press conference on December the 6th and produced documentary evidence of the structural integrity of the project to the media from a range of experts working on the project, such as KS&P and GLEADS. And these letters confirm strict adherence to the most up-to-date and rigorous international bidding codes on the project. He went on to say that not one of these letters was published by the media to the public to set the record straight and correct the misleading stories produced by the media earlier in the week. Well, oh boy, it's a hell of a thing when the shoe on the other foot, eh, boy? Olok Hines just wants to live after leaving electoral politics. Whole strain, we'll come to that. We might get to that. The UNC says big pharmacies monopolizing drugs and forex. You know, every time I read about any political party talking about pharmaceuticals, right, and talking about anything to do with healthcare and voicing their concerns about it, and let's just go back to 2020, 2021, even 2022. And then ask myself, are they for real? No. When we were in the heights of the pandemic, this was the whole conversation. The corruption of big pharma. Now they're talking about pharmacies, eh? But big pharmacies. When we were talking about big pharma, and the money game that is played, and how much money they spend, and how much money they give the media to run these agendas for them. You know many news stations internationally are sponsored by brands like Pfizer? The kind of money that they pump into those media houses. So when you go back to the time of the pandemic, and you realize why they were pushing what they were pushing, because it's all about money. They don't care about you. And all I'm saying is, you're late. You're walking the dance late. That's like you're coming to Breaking Dawn Christmas party 10 minutes to 2 just before the end. You understand? Farmer Nappy don't mash up the place, and you're looking for a free drink. No, it don't work so. I mean, I just really wonder sometimes. But that's it for the news this morning. Now, there are a few things I'm going to toss up here. I see that the president of Guyana, whom I hope to meet soon, because we have intentions of going to Guyana next year for a week, maybe during the carnival period. Not in the heights of the carnival, fellas. We're talking about maybe in January if we can. or maybe after Carnival. Yeah, after Carnival. I think we schedule, I'm scheduling to go after Carnival. Let me know technically, because Synergy is the biggest thing for Carnival. Remember, we have the stage and all these things we just do, and we have, we have a lot of entertainers going to want to come in. Yeah. So after Carnival, I don't want my trip to Guyana to be disturbed by all the bacchanal and things that is taking place in the Carnival. So I want to go down to Guyana. I've already reached out to them, and they are very interested. So we're gonna head down to Guyana, fellas, sometime after Carnival during Lent. All right? And while I'm in Guyana, of course, I will have a team putting together Run, Stephan Run. So we're looking to head down there and take a look at Guyana and bring Guyana to you. All right? Not just the little clips that you see, but we're going to do some reporting down there on Guyana, because this is the only morning show. This is the traveling morning show. This is the only regional and international morning show. The only one. This is the only morning show that's come live from Antigua. This is the only morning show that has gone live from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This is the morning show that has gone live from Miami. You understand? We didn't go live in Grenada when I was there in 2018, but we did send back some clips and so on and so forth. But as far as I could recall, right? And this will be the only morning show that will be from different parts of the world, several different parts of the world in 2025, right? So I done mash the accelerator, right? Management done tune up the engine. Well, no, then the processor tuning up the engine. Obi, tune up my engine now. All right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We have to look fresh in 2025. All right? Understand? Nice. We have to look fresh in 2025. But, yeah, we got a lot of plans to do a lot of things in 2025. And one of the places we will be hitting is Guyana. For sure. All right? So I see that he raised the salaries of public servants there. And of course, this has been all over social media because people are comparing it to what's going on in Trinidad. So I saw that circulating. And he actually gave a 10% retroactive salary increase for public servants from January 1st, 2024. He gave an 8% salary increase for public servants in 2025. And then there's qualification allowances effective January 1st, 2025. And, there are other parts of it that he has engaged in. So outside of that and all that he presented in his budget presentation, Guyana or the Guyanese people seem to be being treated very, very well. So by their president. And, he always comes across as a man of the people too, But anyway, let me give you some information here before we take the break and come back. Olive's House, of course, the senior care facility located in Sangre Grande, and they are beautifully situated. They got that spacious main area, full living and dining rooms, fully equipped medical wards, assisted living quarters, and that comes with all the required amenities. And it's designed to offer comfort, freedom of movement, and support to your loved ones in their senior years. And they're operated 24/7 by a staff of professional, qualified geriatric personnel with hot meals prepared daily according to specified dietary requirements. Now, you can find out more about Olive's House Senior Care Facility by calling 232-6367, 291-7919, or 3744165. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram. Also, Van Egmond, the magic soil for all plants, now at $60 wholesale price, best soil, best price, guaranteed results, and the most used soil in Dubai and the Eastern Arab countries. They take more than 100 containers annually. It never fails. So we want the supermarkets and all the hardware stores to carry this product for their valued customers. Now, it's available at the Freeport Agro Center opposite the Freeport Police Station, and you can call 496-4603 or 790-9247. Van Egmond, it's a magic soil for all plants, guaranteed results, never fails. Wholesale price $60. And for those of you who have used this soil in the past, walk into the supermarket and ask them for it. Ask them for it so much till they have no other choice. but to contact the Freeport Agro Center because they want to find out where they could get it from. Sometimes it's hard to do that. Also, Aya. So we got Aya Villa in Tobago, where you can get away from the hassle. You can take a break from it all, and you can take your special friends or family to Aya Villa in Tobago, located in the pristine Silver Palms gated community in Bonaccord, Tobago. Aya Villa, of course, is a 3-bedroom self-contained property, complete with all the amenities, spacious living room and dining room, and luxurious swimming pool. The villa comfortably accommodates up to 12 persons, excellent Wi-Fi coverage, pool table and foosball table, barbecue grill, and much more. And it's just a short 3-minute drive from the airport, the beach, the liming areas, the fast food outlets, and even the gas station. Aya Villa Tobago allows you to quickly and easily get away from it all and still enjoy all that the beautiful island of Tobago has to offer. So, to make a booking or for more details, all you have to do is call them on 705-4022. That is 705-4022 or 748-2592. That is 748-2592. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram. The keywords are Aya Villa in Tobago. If you're planning to go to Tobago for the carnival season, make that call now and get your booking in early. That's all I can say about that, people. Make the call now, get your booking in early. Also, Morelli. Marlon Morelli now, yes, I'm real estate. So, Morelli Realty, of course, when we're talking about excellence in the world of real estate, we're talking Morelli Realty. And they are dominating the real estate industry. They have charismatic marketing strategies, and their name is synonymous with trust and quality and determination. So just join them and embark on a journey to turn your real estate aspirations into a reality. Everybody wants to own their own home, or some people might be looking for places to rent, and Morelli will put you in the right direction. All right, for a wide, variety of income earners as well. All right, so you can check them out on TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram, or contact them on any one of the numbers on the screen. We're going to take a break, and when we come back from the break, we will throw up a few things that took place over the last 24 to 48 hours. We're going to open the line, take some calls, and get your thoughts. And we do ask. Yesterday we had callers taking like all kind of 2 minutes on the line. Listen. You don't need to take 2 minutes. It shouldn't be more than 30 to 40 seconds to get your point across. So be quick and to the point, and we'll see how many we can take. Stay tuned. We'll be back after this.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Everybody sipping up the juice. Everybody drinking up the juice. Everybody buying up the juice. When you drink, you get a natural boost. Zero sugar, calories low. Same great taste and it's sweet for so. Boost up the energy when they want to go. 100% natural what we know. In a new bottle with a new design. In the evolution we are move with the times. Give me turmeric, ginger and lime. That's why they feeling fine. So they say renew the power in you.
My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle. From the first restaurant in 1968, when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air. Like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste, and I love it too. And the kids, they have more to enjoy. For me, the Castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TNT.
My name is Alicia, and I'm the team leader and owner of Morelli Realty. And we want to sell and rent your home. Let me show you how to invest in your investment. Professional photography, twilight photos, aerial drone shots, virtual tours, professional videos, and a strong social media presence. And that is how we are able to sell and rent properties. Don't take our word for it. Check out our social media platforms. We don't want to list your properties. We want to rent and sell your properties.
Call Cab and Courier Limited. Can satisfy all your cleaning and transportation needs. We can supply competent, certificate of good character holders. Hardworking cleaners to clean your homes, offices, and apartments, also power washing your yard. Janitorial, whackering, tree cutting, and land clearing services. Plus our rideshare, courier, and trucking department is geared to serve all your transportation needs. We offer a full range of vehicles from wreckers, maxi taxi, flatbed to cold storage trucks to transport your items throughout Trinidad and Tobago. We also offer pick-up and drop-off at landfills. Out motto, safe, verified, and easy. Call Cab and Courier Limited. PTSC Transit Mall Quasi San Juan. 366-4058 or 333-2818.
December comes, and suddenly everything changes. Now we ride on a reindeer, shop for more special things, and play as we always do, but with more company. Christmas isn't celebrated only on one day. It is celebrated every day of this month.
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santosh Ji. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then call Priest Santosh Ji 384-3844. That's 384-3844.
This news is about to change your life and elevate you to the premium lifestyle when you grab a can of Kaleidoscope Premium European Quality Paints, manufactured with the highest grade of European raw materials, known for its durability and highest quality standards, all in the Kaleidoscope line of premium paints. But that's not all. A 12-day premium European vacation tour for two can be yours, or $60,000 worth of exceptional furniture from dwellings. How about a fantastic weekend staycation at the Hyatt Regency, or $5,000 in groceries from Massey stores? Just grab a can of Kaleidoscope Premium European Quality Paints now and enter the Kaleidoscope Paints I Deserve a Premium Lifestyle promotion. This promotion was approved by the NLCB.
Thank you and enjoy your flight.
Join Open Minds Education, where education is so much more. It's about friends, family and relationships, and a lifetime of learning, where they work hard and play hard. Open Minds is 100% online and private for students from preschool to Form 5. They offer CSEC subjects and a world of non-academic life skill experiences. At Open Minds, students are heard, parents are involved, and teachers are passionate. Register today at www.openminds.education. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or 377-6635. Open Minds, because education is so much more.
Forget about bucket lists. We want to know what's on your best life list. Vacation, education, renovation, celebration. Live your best life with Island Finance. Visit a branch near you or islandfinancetrinidad.com and live your best life now.
You can depend on Island Finance.
Subject to credit approval and documents verification.
Welcome to the Breaking Dawn Christmas Party, the first ever premium ribs inclusive.
When I'm feeling under the weather, you just make me feel sweet. Ice the cocoa tea, use the sugar, and together we are complete, darling. Keep me up, only you alone can put fire back in. Keep me up, and they telling me I should leave that fire alone. Well, the more they tell me, the more I'm holding you close. I could never let you go. Miss how she lay. Girl, I'm coming home, I will see you again. All day through the night, I'm dreaming. Yeah, miss how she lay. When you turn it up, make it smooth, my darling. When outside is pouring rain, put a pot on the fire. Bubbling, you're bubbling, you're bubbling, it's over. Raise the temperature higher. Coming in, you're coming in, you're coming in closer. Make the thing catch a fire. Spill it all on the ground, all over the counter, yeah. With that pot on the fire, yeah.
It's your cocoa love.
Boy, I barely could concentrate. I feel a sugar rush in my vein. One cup, it does make my day. I'm missing it when I'm gonna love for you. Heat me up. Only you alone can put fire back in the soul. Heat me up. Girl, you are that thing I could never leave you alone. No, and no matter what they could say, I hold it. How I live better than them. How I look better than them. How I feel better than them. Better than them. No problems. If you see me jumping up to the ceiling, hand them high. Oh Lord, what I'm feeling. This peace of mind. Jumping up to the ceiling, hand them high. Oh Lord, what I'm feeling. This peace of mind. Feeling real good. Come on. This is the mood I feeling real good.
All right, so we're back. I now sending them the mask video. That's now. They say it out a while. It's in America, but I don't know if it reach here yet. But it will reach here. All I know, anything that passed through America has reached Trinidad, right? So we'll get to that in a little bit. But before we get into things, give me the foul play 1 and 2. Yeah, foul play 1 and, well, foul play. It's supposed to be one picture with the headline, yeah. A lot of people would have seen this story. It's been all over. This lady was found hanging. However, an autopsy revealed that she was beaten. Now, police are investigating the death of Sherrianne Rouet, whose decomposing body was discovered near a fish stall close to a temple in Cali Bay, Couva. And investigators said at 11 a.m., officers from the Couva police station received a report about a body seen hanging. And the police and the officers responded to the scene to gather further information. Rouet's body was found in a state of decomposition, raising questions about the circumstances of her death. Investigators have not ruled out murder as a possibility for Rouet's death. And Rouet, who had been in a common law relationship for over 20 years, operated a small business selling sweets and other items with her partner. The couple owned several vehicles, including a van which was discovered near her body. Rouet leaves behind 2 sons, ages 18 and 15, and investigators are appealing to anyone with information to come forward. An autopsy is expected to be conducted to determine the cause of death. So, most of you would have seen this circulating because the autopsy, apparently, from what I saw in another report, spoke to her being beaten. All right? And the police do suspect foul play. And the autopsy would have revealed that. On another note, there was another headline that caught me yesterday. I didn't see this initially, but it caught me yesterday with Farley Augustine and the Prime Minister. I did not know that Farley referred to the PM, give me the house slave. This is some strong language by Farley. Angry over the failed outcome of the Tobago autonomy bills, Chief Secretary Farley Augustine described Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley as a house slave, as he accused him of ignoring the needs of Tobago people. Now, oh, you go refer to the man as a house slave, boy? Oh gosh, boy. I will tell you what he said in the Facebook post there. But they have it here. For decades, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. I know really thing here, you know. How you could refer to the Prime Minister as a house slave, boy? Anyway, I'll find it, eh? Because this article does have it. Augustine took to Facebook saying, quote, nothing is worse than when your relative who sits in the seat of power is nothing but a house slave, who ignores the real dreams and aspirations of those he left behind in the field in Tobago. And he hashtagged house slave mentality and wicked Prime Minister. Lord have mercy. Yeah, now, this thing heating up in ways that I know, this thing going Nancy, you know. All right? So, you have, look, 3277400. Let me go to the phone line. Right? Yeah, it's on. It's on, fellas. It's on. I mean, look, I don't know if I'd go that far, eh? But hello, good morning. Yeah, morning, man. Hello? Nice connection, bad. We'll go again. Oh, God. Just now. I'll go again. Nah, that connection was bad. Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir, for morning.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
I totally agree with Farley, because if you really check it out, everything this government do is for the benefit of the 1%, not the man on the... How long they in power? Watch, old age pensioners even get a raise in the old age pension.
It's true.
You understand? The man say tighten your belt till 2027, but willing to accept a 40-something% increase in salary. So I agree with Farley. Everything is for the benefit of the 1%.
So you would refer to you, in your opinion, you would describe the Prime Minister as a house slave?
Well, I wouldn't say slave, I would say the other word.
All right. Next caller. Let me go again. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah, I hope you're having a good morning.
Yeah, man, you too. Go ahead, quickly.
You need to do something and open a political... You need to open a political party.
No, I don't need to do that at all.
Because the support I see you had there on Saturday. Where you had on Saturday was experience at your party, you know. What you had there was experience, you know.
Yeah, I know that.
Quality of people and... Right? I mean, there's some women in trouble because this girl come and sing a song, Spoil the Man for Christmas. America.
Yeah, I know, but let me go straight from the topic now. I don't want to stray because it just take up too much time.
Farley and Rowley, them had their own Tobagonian they had their own kind of banter going on. We can't do that. We have to see about ourselves in Trinidad here. These was what it is really going on in this country.
But would you have referred to the Prime Minister as a house slave?
Well, he is definitely a house slave. Farley used the correct term. This is the correct terminology for it because you're using the house of power to do what you want. You giving a man who cleaning the road, who cleaning the drains, who taking up garbage 4%, and you take 47%. So you take The 4 plus 7 more. So that's 47.
Okay. All right.
Right? So you're definitely a slave. They're using the house.
Okay, no problem.
I don't want to take up.
And I will call you. I will call you after the show.
Then I'll cook a duck, right?
No problem. I suppose I don't show today, so I'll call you. All right, man.
Brother, take care.
Yeah, man. We're going again. I try to take as much as I can. I'm a little ignorance. Yeah, morning. Yeah, morning. What's up?
It's just Santa Claus robbing people now.
Well, Santa Claus, yeah, men dressing up like Santa Claus and putting on the beard and thing and putting on robbery.
So it's no surprise for the Prime Minister to be robbing me. It's no surprise for Enbo to be laughing at gas. It's no surprise that a lady only studying eyelashes and wigs. And no surprise, huh? What are these people forgetting? Every single day, they're working for us. They're supposed to do what we say, what the masses say they're supposed to do. People, he owns Trinidad and Tobago. They own Trinidad and Tobago. The red own a certain part and the yellow own a certain part. They don't work so, you know. They're working for the people. People forget that.
Right.
Highly paid public servants. It is very unfair to give the working class who run in the country 2 and 4%, but you take 47%. And how much times they pay raise in 10 years?
Okay. But would you, I mean, from a political standpoint or whatever, would you refer to the Prime Minister as a house slave?
Perfect. Yes, Fali hit the nail on the head. I would say that.
Okay, no problem.
According to the, so what it means, yes, I will.
All right, no problem.
Take care.
Yeah, man. Yeah, all right. I just want to know, you know, because, you know, sometimes we just take it too far in the politics. But hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Go ahead.
Morning.
Morning.
Yes, sir. The nativity scene, first of all, in front of you, Joseph fell down. So you'll have to pick that up. I wanted to make a comment on the an incident that took place last week with the police and the shooting and that lady opposite the fire station on Wrightson Road, where they hit the car.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, a similar thing happened many years ago to somebody that I knew. And this took place in front of a police station. This was somewhere in the east, where the bus route meets the Eastern Main Road. And similarly, the person was sitting in the vehicle and suddenly the rearview mirror shattered. And they said that when they went into the police station, they said that this wasn't caused by a bullet. This was actually caused by maybe somebody cutting grass on the side of the road. Now, I don't know how a stone could fly through the back glass, shatter the rearview mirror, and then I've never seen a stone fly that fast to cut a clean hole through the glass.
Okay.
And they went on and said it was a bullet. And the police said, no, it wasn't. Lady said eventually that, yes, it was a bullet because she took it to the mechanic and he discovered this thing inside of there. And they turned around and asked her, tell her, well, you know, if you have a bullet, you could get charged for that. So the point I'm raising here is the absurdity of everything. And something like that incident taking place last week. At the end of the day, the police just said sorry, but the lady had a few children in the car with her. Suppose it didn't just hit the car. Suppose the worst happened.
The worst could have happened. The bullet could have hit the children. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's the contribution I wanted to make.
No problem. Yeah, man. Okay. All right. Morning. Yeah, morning.
Morning.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
During the colonial times, when they call your Uncle Tom, what they were referring to? And if it is that the PNM and the Prime Minister is keeping back Tobago from independence because all them small as Barbados can come to manage their own affairs, why is Tobago can't manage their own affairs? And if he's the one that keeping them back, then he's the one that is supposed to be calling any name and finally express himself how he felt. But at the same time, when he calls Kamla Prasad Bisesa all sorts of names in the parliament, and the speaker gets along with that. And he calls everybody how he wants to call them and refer them how he wants. How come we don't have an outrage then?
Yeah. I'm not outraged, you know.
Sure.
I'm just saying, you know, house slave is a...
Yeah, but that's what it is. He's enslaving his own people in Tobago.
Well, I mean,
give them independence. Everybody fight for. He's the colonizer of Tobago now.
Okay. All right.
Have a good day.
Yeah, man. Cool. No problem. Oh, God, I get two big ones back to back here, boy. Hello, good morning. Hi there, cool man. Talk to us.
Stephan, you know, we just create names and phrases and things. And when you apply it to where it needed to be applied, you know, everybody's feel uncomfortable now and try to, you know, make some kind of excuse why we shouldn't think. If the man is a house slave and he fit the description of a house slave, he's a house slave. If a man go and thief to Zabuka, he's a big thief. A Zabuka thief. You know, if $3 billion go missing, that is white collar crime.
Yeah.
He's not a big thief. And that is where we are in Trinidad and Tobago. But the good thing about this is that phrase wasn't used by somebody of a different ethnicity, because let me tell you something, all now today is bacchanal in this country.
Wait, hold on, Barakwa.
Yeah.
I'm glad you raised that issue. You remember when the opposition leader referred to the Prime Minister as an Oreo?
Oreo and the blank man. The whole country gone into...
And there was a... Yeah.
No, but you had to watch. You had to look at how racism is be interpreted in this country. Calcutta ship and all the pulling off the sari and the girl and thing, raping and thing. Just go as, you know, I just talk. But when you see it come from the other side, is heavy racism. They bury it to the cross. But now, I'm glad this happened, and it happened in a way that our people could start to understand what's really taking place in this country. Have a good morning.
All right, man, no problem. I'm going on again. Morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Stephan.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah, you see that Tobago bill? The reason why they don't want Tobago self-government is because the boundaries and things will have to change, right? And then some of the oil field and things could end up falling in Tobago waters and all this kind of thing. So they have a fear about that. So that's why over all the years, they don't want to give Tobago that, right? And another thing I just want to say quickly, boy. You see how the PNM operating? They're dealing on kickbacks. They're fixing things that way they could get kickback from, like library, like swimming pool, you know, and community centers and all them kind of thing. And they accumulated so much wealth. That's why now this salary hike now have to come into play, because you have to show, you know, in case you have to show how you accumulate this money, you could always fall back on the salary hike now that you get to say, well, this is how you accumulate this amount of funds. Because if you do that, how you could say how you get all this money if you have nothing to fall back on? So the PNM know what they're doing and they're up to something. That is my contribution this morning.
All right, no problem. Cool. We'll take another one. Somebody call him on video here. I can't take a video call. All right? But it is interesting that it came from Fali. I mean, where you going to do? Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Stephan, I don't know if you remember me.
Use the banner that the ham. Go ahead.
I don't know if you remember me. Huh?
Use the man that asked the ham.
Yeah.
All right, well, I mean, I can't wave a magic one at the top. I'll let you know when the time comes. I'm working on it.
You call my lemon one, so I could always come to pick it up or whatever.
All right, no problem. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Lord, brother man, you don't have to call live on the air to beg for a ham, Jared. I've been real with you. I done that done gone in the back of my head already. You understand what I'm saying? Usually what I just do is due diligence. I have to know that you're really under pressure, you really don't need it, you're really thing. But I'm not gonna come by your house and inspect your house and that kind of thing. But you don't have to call on the ear and reach to that extreme. You call on the ear, you say it once, it registered, don't frighten. We go see what we could do. But I's not your MP. Remember that. You have an MP that you had to go to for that. But nevertheless, morning. I'm just saying. Yeah, man. Yeah, go ahead. I hear you loud and clear, man. You fix up.
Right, Rowley and them is house slave from inception. Right? You see them fella and them doing everything for the colonial masters, you know. Them fella and them oppressing the people, victimizing the people, abusing the people. Right? These people and them is house slave from inception. And they're doing everything. If people could understand what's going on in this country, Rowley and them doing everything to come out of office, you know.
But I say the same thing. They're doing everything to lose the election.
Everything to come out of office, but it's the people in the country in realizing what's going on with them. You understand? The people that they wake up and stop smelling the coffee, that they drink the coffee now and taste it.
Okay.
You understand? Because look how these people treating the citizens of this country. Look how they treat them like a waste dog. That right now that everybody looking like if they're suspect. Right?
Yeah.
That everybody in the country as a suspect. So it turn out decent citizens again, everybody a finger pointing at them as a wrongdoer or a crime doer or some kind of doer. Right?
Okay.
So the people that wake up now and drink the coffee and stop smelling the coffee and get rid of these people.
Okay.
You understand? We have to get rid of them.
All right,
and we don't have to wait for election to get rid of them, you know. We don't have to wait for election. We can come together and move them. You understand? But nobody want to come together. Everybody studying their personal affairs and their personal business. But when they check it out, these people and them is oppressors. You understand? So what I saying, I hear about the party was nice, but let me come out together and move these people from these offices and them oppressing the country and victimizing the people of this country. Have a blessed day, Stephan.
Yeah, man, no problem. All right, I'll take one more and then we gotta go to the break. Yeah? Hello, good morning. Yeah, morning.
Yeah,
Hello.
morning, sir.
Yeah.
Morning.
Go ahead.
Yeah, morning, Stephan. Stephan, I want to understand the same people that coming up on the TV and on the internet and they're bashing the PNM or they're bashing whatever party, the same people who put them there. Yeah, we understand. How you put them, you could take them out back.
But I can't say that as a fact, but go ahead. There are some people who may have voted PNM that are complaining today, but I can't say that all of them is you know. But go ahead, finish your statement.
But I don't know too much. They really don't need to call the office, but by the end of the day, it's not UNC, but the next party coming. What has happened is fix up that party. They just have to end up going back and establish back everything. And then after any end of it, the PNM just come back and rule again and damage on the country for the next 5 years. What you could do? But someone on a different note, Monday, you show up a clip about the clip. And I don't understand how you get a clip so late. That clip coming on the 24th of September. With a girl dressed up in a dancing clothing, and you said have no kind of we come from, but it come from Inyat Mohammed. You remember that?
Yeah.
Right, but that was me. I don't know how you get it so late.
All right.
But anyway, someone I couldn't get to the fat boy because I get real sick by my family. Come down with the virus. The man at the ground. Take care, brother. Have
all
a
right, no
blessed
problem.
one.
Yeah,
have
man.
a contribution inside though.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, a lot of people came down with that flu boy. Okay, let me tell you something. We gotta go to the break, right? But before we go to the break, house slave. All right? Well, a house slave basically is you know a slave who worked and lived in the house of the slave master. All right, and they would usually do like domestic labor, you know, they'd cook, clean, that kind of thing. Now. All right. And other things, but nevertheless, when you go back and you think about it, right, and you go back to the Bourdain interview with the 1% saying, and that's where the term really came about, to the 1%, I think, saying that they're the smallest but the most powerful in the country. That is no secret. They have built wealth, created wealth over the years, the decades in Trinidad and Tobago since independence. Who's responsible for that? I said just a little while ago, you know, that there's only one party run the country for 30 consecutive years. And in those 30 consecutive years, certain people developed wealth and certain people didn't. And I'll leave it right there. Now, some of the wealth that they have accumulated is through hard work and business, right? And businesses that are still standing today. All right, and have the other conversations that take place with that as well. But from my experience, they have been favored, right, over other groups. It just is, right? That's the way it is. You had the Prime Minister in 2020, after he won the election, telling you that we must encourage the rich to get richer so the poor could get jobs. And I said at the time when he won the election and he did that interview, that the host who was interviewing him, I think this girl from, she must be part Jamaican or some kind of thing so. Big waste of time. I don't even know where she is now. She didn't challenge him on that. She sat there and allowed him. So when I see Imbert in the news today talking about mislead and misinformation and the media this and the media that, I just had to wonder if them fellas for real, you know. Like they forget that something called email gate and things like that now. And that's why I say when the shoe on the other foot is a hell of a thing. But anybody else, he could make that statement in front with anybody else sitting on there. And she sat there and smiled and did all and understood and pretend like she understand what you were saying. Anybody telling you that they have the intentions of encouraging one group to develop more wealth so that you could get jobs, that is modern day slavery. And I said it at the time. What he just said there is a society of modern day slavery. And this is why we see all the things going on today. Crime on the rise is your fault. Everything is your fault. A man beat a woman, domestic violence is you, choose your men better. It's your fault. Right? Victim blaming basically is the order of the day. And then you have the salary negotiations of public servants. Public servants who, make no mistake about it, the vast majority of public servants are from the two largest groups in the country who continue to stay divided because they're very good at division. Not the public servants, but the people that pull in the strings. Right? The people that they worship and idolize. And there's go and ring bell for and all kind of thing. Right? The two largest groups in this country are the ones that are in the public service. And that 4%, you see, that 4% that you're being offered, that dog money that you're being offered is in line with that statement that was made in 2020 when he sat down and he did that interview after winning the election, that we must encourage the rich to get richer so the poor could get jobs. So you have a job, so hold 4%. Hold a little $70 or $100 on your salary. You could, yeah. And we go eat big on the top. It's in total line with the description that he gave, with that statement that he made in terms of after winning the election. So I am not surprised that public servants getting 4%. I am not surprised that they have to fight and the unions trying to find themselves and trying to develop some sort of numbers when they hold these protests and so on and so forth. I am not surprised. Because when he said that in 2020, obviously he meant it. Because that is exactly what you see going on. When people complaining about price in the grocery going up and the money that is spending, they're getting less now than they were getting back then. Because that is the exact position that you are meant to be in a society where the rich are encouraged to get richer so that you could get jobs. So I am not surprised by Farley Augustine's statement. And Farley Augustine's statement is in line with, I guess, what the opposition leader described him as, the Prime Minister as back then, as an Oreo. And that sparked tremendous outrage. It's amazing, that sparked more outrage than the statement that the PM made in terms of encouraging the rich to get richer so the poor could get jobs. So it just falls in line with the things that we pay attention to or sensationalize and things like that, right? Because that statement there, encouraging the rich to get richer so the poor could get jobs, especially at a time when a lot of the 1% talk was going on, 1% this and 1% that, and the 1% run this and they own this and they own that, and the wealth going what. When that statement was made, that's when you should have been outraged. You understand? And if it is that the 1% have all that power and wealth, generational wealth that they've built, they have built, let me tell you something, there are companies in this country that have monopolized the industry. In any other country, they can't get away with that. But they have managed to do it. Right? Monopolize a whole industry. Yeah? And they operate like normal. So if those people have accumulated that sort of generational wealth, and you could go way back to O'Halloran, who take one set of money out of Trinidad and Tobago and run back to Canada, who that was under? So I mean, the financial rape of Trinidad and Tobago has been taking place for decades. And people seem to be contented with that because they have no understanding of what progress is. What do you think progress is? When you make noise because you have a bad road and they come and they pave it, you think that's progress? What is progress? That you're short on foreign exchange, but the Minister of Finance run to the Exim Bank and them and say, we've made this available. You think that's progress? What do you think is progress? Because if you understand what progress is, you would understand that Trinidad and Tobago is supposed to be way ahead of every other Caribbean island in tourism, in sports, in culture, in everything, in healthcare and all. You know why we're supposed to be top of the tower in the Caribbean in healthcare? People are supposed to be flying into Trinidad and Tobago to get healthcare. You see like how people just leave Trinidad and run to Cuba? They're supposed to leave the islands and run to Trinidad for healthcare. And all of that turns the economy. But our healthcare system is such a mess. It's not supposed to be that way. Because of the wealth, we were once what? The fourth, what was it? The third, the fourth, or the fifth wealthiest country in the Western Hemisphere? A little dot on the map. All you understand what that means? Was. That's what I said, was. Do you all understand what that means? When a little dot on the map, so, a little dot in this big globe, a little dot so, in an entire hemisphere, is in the top 4 in wealth. So when you look at your communities and you see it run down and you see everything that is going on today and you're not satisfied, you have to start understanding that. Do you know what wealth is? Me talking about being rich, I talking about being wealthy. There's a difference between being rich and being wealthy. And you all have to understand that. That is the kind of wealth we have squandered and reached absolutely nowhere. We should have been way down the road and advanced in technology in the Caribbean or in the Western Hemisphere, given the resources we had. Where are we? You understand? Companies supposed to be wanting to come to Trinidad and open up and Tobago to create employment, because Trinidad and Tobago should be that type of economic zone where international companies and regional companies could come here and prosper. Of all the islands in CARICOM, we have the largest population, I believe, 1.3, 1.4 million. We are the America of the Caribbean. All you understand what that means, boy? All you have any understanding of what that means? Really and truly? A dot on the map. So when you see crime where it is, and when you hear youth saying this, and they ain't getting that, and this one they want you so. They want you to, because that is slavery in the modern era. Slavery never stopped, right? They just found a different way to enslave you. That's all they did, and to fool you. You understand? And handouts, and grants, and all these kind of things. So they keep you in poverty so that they could come and give you a grant and they could say, oh God, they love me. That is not progress. That is not help. That is nothing. But some people seem to be contented with that. It's either you all want progress, or you want to go backwards, or you want to stay right where you are. I want progress. That is what I want. I want to see Trinidad and Tobago prospering. I want to see Tobago become the tourism capital of the Caribbean. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't talking about tourism, you know. I'm talking about being the tourism capital of the Caribbean. So yeah, if the 1% or those who we see as 1%ers, if they wield that much power, and they are the financiers, and they are the ones calling the shots, and they are the ones that making the decisions and pulling the strings, then yeah, maybe house slave is the correct term to use. Because you're working, the perception is that you're working for them, and in accordance to what you said in 2020, you working for them. And at the same time, as the perception is right now and the feeling is among a lot of people, you're oppressing your own. And that is house slave mentality. So, you know, and they could go wild and say Stephan Reis said that. No, Stephan Reis didn't say that. Fali Augustine said it. I'm talking about what Fali Augustine said, and we're using a description and we're talking in context. But if you want to take it out of context and swing it, because I ain't looking like the type of person supposed to say that, I don't care what you think. I don't care what you say. I don't care what your opinion is of me saying that. But it is what it is. So, just give me Chef Shiraz there. All what progress, all I don't know what progress is. Go on, look and see what is real progress, and see where you, and think about where the country could have been and where we are today. Creative International Cuisine Cooking Course, the Certificate in Culinary Arts Program, and the Baking and Pastry Course. These are three of the courses that Chef Shiraz is offering as of the 25th of January, where all raw materials will be provided and a payment plan available. And you got the 2-day food costing workshop on the 29th and the 30th of January. And if you walk in to register on the 16th and the 17th of December, which is right around the corner, you're going to get your registration fee discounted. So make sure, check out Chef Shiraz, give him a call on 3724639, or 737-5097. All right, that is Chef Shiraz. Also, give me the massage therapy now. That's right. So the Trinidad and Tobago College of Therapeutic Massage and Beauty Culture is enrolling students now for their one-year diploma in professional therapeutic massage program beginning January 2025. Becoming a licensed massage therapist can open a world of unique employment opportunities in private health clubs, day spas, cruise ships, resorts, self-employment, and much more. And this massage program is gate-funded and registered with the Ministry of Education and the Accreditation Council of Trinidad and Tobago. Call now and register today and become a massage therapist. And for more details, check them online at www.ttcollegeofmassage.com. You can also call them on 658-3907 or 496-1111. So make sure and check them out today. And finally, let me give them Electromatic and then we'll go to the break. I don't go on 18 minutes over. The holidays are here and you can give yourself and your loved ones a gift of safety, security, convenience, and peace of mind with a package from Electromatic Gate Systems. And just in time for the season, get a free additional gate remote or Wi-Fi module with every purchase of an Electromatic Gate System. Whether it's a 5-year or 10-year warranty option, this offer applies to both sliding and swing gate packages. So don't compromise your security. Enjoy peace of mind that you deserve with Electromatic Gate Systems. And remember, they offer customizable packages along with reliable installation. So contact them on 333-GATE. That's 333-4283. It's Electromatic Gate Systems, confidently securing the places you care about the most. And with that, we're going to take a break. When we come back from the break, I'll decide what's taking place this morning. I feel like I might... You know what? I mentioned something just now. What do you all think is progress? Like, what do you think is progress? Really and truly. You know? And I feel I'm going to go there now. But we'll see what... let's take the break. When we come back, we'll deal with that. Stay tuned.
I'm Alicia from Morelli Realty. We're about connecting people to places they love, and we got the perfect team to make that happen.
Are you looking for that unique spot to call home? I will help you find the homiest home that you can call the one.
From your first place to your next big move, I've got you. No stress, making it happen is what we do.
You know you deserve luxury. Let's make that luxury lifestyle happen for you.
Need a space for your business? I'll hook you up with the best deals in town.
Speaking about deals, are you selling or renting your property? With my marketing strategies, I will make sure your property gets seen by the right buyers all across the country.
At Morelli, we're not just selling properties, we're building futures. Are you ready for a bright future? Call us today.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply, everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycarettt.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycarettt@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
December comes, and suddenly everything changes. Now we ride on a reindeer, shop for more special things, and play as we always do, but with more company. Christmas isn't celebrated only on one day. It is celebrated every day of this month.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames,
contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
This news is about to change your life and elevate you to the premium lifestyle when you grab a can of Kaleidoscope Premium European quality paints, manufactured with the highest grade of European raw materials, known for its durability and highest quality standards, all in the Kaleidoscope line of premium paints. But that's not all. A 12-day premium European vacation tour for 2 can be yours, or $60,000 worth of exceptional furniture from dwellings. How about a fantastic weekend staycation at the Hyatt Regency, or $5,000 in groceries from Massey stores? Just grab a can of Kaleidoscope Premium European quality paints now and enter the Kaleidoscope Paints I Deserve a Premium Lifestyle promotion. This promotion was approved by the NLCB.
Everybody sipping up the juice. Everybody drinking up the juice. Everybody buying up the juice. When you drink, you get a natural boost. Zero sugar, calories low. Same great taste and it's sweet for so. Boost up the energy when you want to go. 100% natural, that's what we know. In a new bottle with a new design. In the evolution, we are move with the times. Give me turmeric, ginger and lime. That's why they feeling fine. So they say, renew the power in you.
Forget about bucket lists. We want to know what's on your best life list. Vacation, education, renovation, celebration. Live your best life with Island Finance. Visit a branch near you or islandfinancetrinidad.com and live your best life now.
You can depend on Island Finance.
Subject to credit approval and documents verification.
Welcome to the Breaking Dawn Christmas Party, the first ever premium drinks inclusive.
When I'm feeling under the weather, you just make me feel sweet. Ice the cocoa tea, use the sugar, and together we are complete, darling. Heat me up, only you alone can put fire back in. Heat me up, and they telling me I should leave that fire alone. Well, the more they tell me, the more I'm holding you close. I could never let you go. Miss how she lay. Girl, I'm coming home, I will see you again. All day through the night, I'm dreaming. Yeah. Miss how she lay. When you turn it up, make it smooth, my darling. When outside is pouring rain, put a butt on the fire. Bubbling, you're bubbling, you're bubbling, it's over. Raise the temperature higher. Coming in, you're coming in, you're coming in closer. Make the thing catch a fire. It's all on the ground, all over the counter, yeah. With that pot on the fire, yeah. It's your cocoa tea, I love. Boy, I barely could concentrate. I feel a sugar rush in my vein. One cup it does make my day. I'm missing it when I'm gonna love for you. Heat me up. Only you alone can put fire back in the soul. Heat me up. Girl, you are that thing I could never leave you alone. No. And no matter what they go say, I hold it. How I live it, better than them. How I look it, better than them. Look how I feel it, better than them, better than them. No problems. If you see me jumping up to the ceiling, hand them high. Oh Lord, what I'm feeling, this peace of mind. Jumping up to the ceiling, hand them high. Oh Lord, what I'm feeling, this peace of mind. Feeling real good. This is the mood I feeling real good.
All right, so we're back. I make a decision during the break because I feel we had to continue this discussion because, you know, I don't think people understand it in Trinidad and Tobago, you know. It is not just, it is not just a one-party thing that is directed at. It's any government, any one of them. When we talk about house slave mentality, yeah, we could refer to that because the Prime Minister is a black man. But the door does swing the next way too because certain people or certain groups of people have developed so much wealth in the country that they are financing, they put their money in both parties. And he who pays the piper picks the tune. So you could say that one party does more for you than the other, right? And that door could swing either way, depending on who you are and who you are affiliated with. But at the end of the day, once the wealth of the country circulates within this small group of people, and I ain't talking about just the 1%. You have the 1%, you have the Chinese, and yes, East Indians. And some people of African descent have some wealth in the country as well. But when you look at the situation that you're faced with, either way, you are caught, they have you in a corner, all of us. People will say, but Stephan, is the same people getting the contracts? Well, yeah, because the wealth of the country has been distributed in such a small circle that they are the ones with the money, the power, the business, the machinery, everything to get those jobs done. That's why you see the same people getting all the big contracts. So the wealth could never be distributed equally. That's why you have small businessmen that are trying to break through. You understand? And grow their business, but it's very difficult for them to do so because big fish does eat little fish. You have to understand how this thing does work. Kickback is not a one-party thing. All of them just do it. You have Jackie Chan on one side and Jet Li on the next side. And it's what out? It's only kickback and kick up. And these things happen at the cost of you, the working class. Make no mistake about it. This is where it is. So it's not a one-sided affair. And until, you see, this brings in things like campaign finance reform, something that neither party has shown the intention to address in any serious way. And once you have the same people financing the same political parties, then things have to be distributed to them when the time comes because they have to get back the money somehow. So when they contribute 50 million, they have to make back 10 billion. And this is where you are. Look, let me go back to the phone here. But I you know, follow. I don't know. And then you have you have sitting governments who can use public funds. They can, if they want to, and finance their campaigns as well. Don't think they can't do it. If an Auditor General could miss $2.6 billion in an Auditor General report, this is the first time we've heard of this, we've known of this, but let's just say this has been going on for a couple decades. Think about the kind of billions of dollars that has come out of the public purse and gone into the pockets of whomever, or to be spent wherever. There are a lot of things that revolve around that whole description there, that whole statement that Fali made there. House slave mentality. Let's know. Phone lock. Hello, morning. Priyam behind the badge study. We'll get back to them tomorrow. Yeah, morning. Maybe tomorrow.
Hey, Stephan. Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, what's up? Go ahead.
It's good for Valley. It's good for him. And he want to lash out in that manner. Well, so be it, you know. But for me, progress in this country should be better roads, a proper care, and at least water in the tap every day. You understand? Give us those little things and it will be progress. Do you agree?
No, I agree with that. I mean, you bring up a good point. People can't even get water in the taps. So what is progress?
Yes.
We're 60-something years independent and people still clamoring for getting water in certain areas. It's insane.
And if we had a proper transport system like buses on time and stuff, people would use the buses and they would leave their cars home, thus reducing the traffic on the road.
Correct.
You understand?
What
do we really have?
Yeah,
We
which
have
increases
nothing
productivity, by the
besides-
way. Yeah.
And one last thing, sorry, I am flabbergasted by what happened to the judge.
Yeah.
Mr. Frank Prasad, I'm flabbergasted, and he did that. That article stated it. He is not afraid to say what has happened. That his security escort was depleted under Miss Erla, and he has asked several times based on all the death threats and so on. And it is not being reinstated, yes, because he itemized he had this security escort under the last 3 commissioners. What is it? What are you waiting for him to be injured or, God forbid, die? No.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Stephan.
No problem. Hello, good morning. Hello? Hello? Morning? All right. I'll get to the next one. Let's see, I'll get to the next one. That's not right. Yeah, morning.
Hey, morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stephan, morning.
Yeah.
As again, right, Ricky, again, I just be saying, right, who really cares about what
Ricky, I lost you there.
Please, and this that go on for the last.
Ricky, you're going on.
You have fought all the month.
Right. Oh, God.
You hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead. I hear you now. Wherever you are, stay right there. Go ahead.
Yeah. You hear me now?
Yeah.
All the bleeding in this country, all the mismanagement in this country. Where it reached to in this country right now is because we reach rock bottom. So everybody want, you understand? But they cannot get because we reach rock bottom.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
So when we reach that point now, bottom, everybody, again, you expect to change our government for the next 5 years, right? And expect the next government you bring to make up for the 45 years of the all mismanagement going back down the road. I think the PNM better stay right there and let the people for the next 5 years see what it is they make out of. Because like nobody don't understand what's going on in this country. So they want to, everybody have money, you know. Every single person in this country have money. So that's why nothing don't bother nobody. Until it reach worse than where it is now, then we will understand.
All right.
Later.
Yeah, man. You're going again. Morning.
Steph, good morning.
Yeah, morning to you. Go ahead.
Farley didn't say anything that I didn't say to you a week and a half ago when I told you Rowley is Stephen from Django. You could remember that
Yes, I
statement?
remember when you said that. Yes, yes. That's
Stephen
true.
is a house slave, and the
Yeah.
house slaves always believe they're better than the yard slaves or the field slaves.
Mm.
You understand? And that's Rowley whole modus operandi with his mental. He feel he better than the average black person. You
Mm.
understand? So Farley did not say anything that other people are not thinking,
Okay.
right? Now,
Okay.
where progress is concerned, pertaining to the question you asked, when a country is progressing, you see it in its education system, you see it in its health system, you see it where the crime in the country is concerned. You see a level of ease on all the citizens, regardless of the job class they may be in, regardless of the financial class that they may be in, because the cost of living is one that is not out of anybody's reach,
Mm.
right?
Right.
At the end of the day, Stephan, I feel sorry for the public servants. I'm here why I say that because
Hello?
when you
Yeah.
listen to the different screening and all of that, I'm telling you, hello?
Yeah, go ahead. I hear you now.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, sorry about that. When you listen to the different areas where they're saying they don't want Donna Cox, they don't want Hines, they don't want this one, they don't want that one. At the end of the day, the individuals is who they don't want, but they still want the party. And the party principle, the party rhetoric is the same,
Yeah.
regardless of who is there representing the party. So there is no change.
Yeah.
You understand? So the citizens not even connecting the dots. That here what is not a different individual we need, is a different party altogether with a different, agenda, a different approach.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's my contribution this morning. Thanks.
All right, thanks a lot. I'll take this one. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, go
Progress
ahead.
is what DL Singh from QREP. Progress is what DL Singh doing with the health system in Trinidad. Progress is giving the company to put 4 tent in front the hospital during the pandemic. That is what progress is. From QREP.
All right. Yeah, QREP.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother, no problem.
First time.
First time caller, I do. First time caller, I hear you. I hear you before it cut. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Progress is a process by which we move from point A to point B.
Yeah.
Or to a place that is better than where we are.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes there are obstacles in the way, but it requires a lot of consultation where people now can move forward. It also requires foresight and vision. If we don't have these things, then we don't know where we're going. We're going to talk about many things, and we do have a process by which we move from A to B in terms of money, from $10 to $20, and how do we reach there? It's not just about the process; it's also about the journey.
Correct.
So the destination is not the only process. It's the journey that counts, and everybody has to be on board.
Yep.
And everybody have to share that very same vision. And if we don't do that, then we cannot progress as a nation or as a people or anything we're looking for. And if we stick in the past and we're only looking back, last year this happened, year before it happened, so and we're looking at, okay, we're here now, how do we move forward? Then we will not progress.
Okay.
And that process is what we need. So it requires a consultation, national consultation, international consultation, whatever is necessary. Have a good day.
All right, man. I'll take this one here. Morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Stephan.
Yeah, morning, man. Go ahead.
I think Farley hit the nail on the head.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it was only figuratively. And your question regarding progress.
Yeah.
An example of progress, let's take a look at Guyana, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
That is the type of progress that Trinidad required. Now, under this Keith Rowley government, we have become the Siberia of the Caribbean. Despite all that you said earlier, We have actually become the Siberia of the Caribbean. And Guyana is now the jewel in the crown of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
If you recall, when Patrick Manning had to call election, when the 1% march each one of them up the hill, call them straight up the hill, walk, no parking, come. Call election now. You recall that?
Yeah.
Right. So what has changed? They're still in control, and this puppet seemed to be more willing to dance to the tunes. I leave you with that, Stephan. Thank you.
All right, man. No problem. I'll take this one. Morning. Yeah, morning. God, boy. That's on. Real call coming in, boy. Lord Father. All right, yeah, morning.
Hello, President. Good morning.
Yeah, morning, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the definition of progress. Progress this morning for me. Progress for me is basically my father loving me, the development of the people of the land, love, understanding, wisdom, and unity, with we going forward as a collective society. Doing a job that you don't want to do without you understanding the reason why you're supposed to do it and loving doing it. Not the corruption and the bad roads and the bad health care and all these other things.
Yeah.
It's loving one another as a people, loving and showing love to one another. Not all this gunfighting and shooting and hatefulness that we showing these days. Paying up proper infrastructure. That is what progress is for me. And yes, the first one with, if you think the Prime Minister is a house slave, yes, he is a house slave. Because he stand up on a podium for COVID, pointing at that paper, and I don't know who he was talking to at that point in time, but he's saying nobody is going to make him make a decision that he's not supposed to make. And exactly what he told them that he was not going to do is exactly what he did. He did exactly that.
Right.
That is my contribution.
Yeah, my brother, no problem. Let's see if I get this one in here. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Stephan.
Morning, dear. Go ahead.
I believe the statement that Fali made was a remarkable statement because Rowley is really disconnected from the people on the ground. And I don't think that you need to be in a position to feel, okay, he's disconnected because he doesn't have feelings for the people. So that statement, what Fali made, is a remarkable statement, and that takes me back to the movie Django with Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
And because he was a house slave inside the house, he was wicked to the people. You understand? His very own people. So that is a very good statement that Fali made.
Okay.
Rowley is a Samuel L. Jackson.
All right, no problem. Oh, God. Abol. Morning.
Hi, morning.
Morning, dear. Go ahead.
Good. I spoke with you yesterday, but it was kind of rushed. I need you to check on this Petro Trin insurance. I have to pay, 12 something by the end of the month, which is real crazy. So I don't know if you could check on it for me and see what happens.
Petro, all right.
No, they wouldn't take it for one person, but this is disgusting. How you could raise this thing on just like that? $1,200.
I gotta call somebody who
all right.
Yeah.
So
No
I'll listen to you in the week. All right.
No problem.
So it's Guardian Live Petro Trin. Oh.
All right.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right. No problem.
All right. Bye.
Bye. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah. Hello, morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning. What's up?
First time.
Yeah, man.
First time caller.
Yep. First time caller. Go ahead.
Incident took place in San Fernando General Hospital with me last week, where there's a homemade chart that kind of guides you as to the level of salt in certain foods, right?
Yeah.
And when I walk up to the security guard and I say, I know there's restrictions in taking photos and things, but that is very good information. Can I take a photo of that? The answer was a flat out no. So how is only if you go into the hospital you could get that information?
But why
I
can't you take a
mean,
photo of it?
how
Why?
do you expect us to progress?
I
You
don't
had to be
understand
sick
that.
and go to the hospital to get that information?
I really don't understand that. So why you can't take a picture of some information?
It's a homemade chart directing us to the level of salt in certain foods.
Yeah. No, but I mean,
You
you're
understand?
taking,
So how
because you could be taking that information just to have it on your phone, so that when you're eating certain things or you're watching, I mean, I don't understand why this. But you see, it has some security. They're just stupid.
But that's all I really wanted the info for my own guidance.
Yeah. All right.
So I mean, that's how it is. Okay,
Thanks a lot.
Stephan.
Yeah, and on that, on that point there, that it has some people, they work in security. So you're not a police. You're not running the company. You understand? You're there to protect and serve and act in the time of any, when you're called upon to do so. But outside of that, I mean, it has some of them, you would swear they own the building. You would swear they're the chairman of the company. You understand what I'm saying? And I guess that is house slave mentality too. You understand what I'm saying? That could be described as a house slave mentality too. But that's some of them so. But look now. Morning.
Very, very good morning to you, Stephan.
Morning, man. Go ahead.
Now, when the Prime Minister called people Janet, Wajan, he called the girls hyenas in an African jungle.
Yep.
That was all right. Right? You see? He don't like this. And, well, we all know by now that the house slave is the one who had certain privileges in the house with the master. And the head house slave, when the master's sick and he go to carry his water or medicine or whatever, he used to say, Master, we sick. Master, we sick.
Right.
Right? So all who hitting Farley and knocking Farley, all the catch all yourself.
All right.
The truth hurt. All the best.
Yeah, man. No problem. I don't think anybody docking him, I don't think anybody docking him. I think it's like what Barakpur said. If it had come from different quarters, and all know exactly where I'm coming from, it would have been it may have been sensationalized in the media. People may have taken offense to it. Barakpur, I think, gave us a good description of that, or a good contribution where that is concerned. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning, Stephan.
Hey, Mr. Unity Boy. Thanks for coming out to the party on Saturday, bud.
That is exactly.
Yeah, bud.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to support.
Hope you enjoy yourself, bud.
Yeah, I just enjoy myself every day,
Nice one.
Once I have life, I have enjoyment. My only problem with this is that a lot of complainers.
Yep. Hello? Where you going? You get cut off there? Nah, that's not. We can't have that. That's not. I'll go fix that. Morning. National Unity, oh gosh, boy. Sorry, the call dropped. It could have been the connection. Remember, it's WhatsApp. Hello, good morning. I'll see if I can get you back. Yeah, morning.
Yeah. Morning. Is this Breaking Dawn?
Yes, it is Breaking Dawn. Go ahead.
Okay,
yeah, go ahead.
Who am I speaking to, Stephan?
Yep, go ahead. You're live.
Okay, in order for us to make progress here, right, we have to get rid of the older head. The dictator, Rowley, and Kamala. Right, because them know what petrol pan and box cat and thing. The world is evolving.
But hold on, caller.
Younger heads.
Caller, hello? You're making
Yes.
you're making a statement here that we need to get rid of the older heads. But I don't know, just by the sound of your voice, you're sounding like an older head yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Because apparently they don't know what they're doing.
Okay. All right.
right?
Yeah.
So thank you for your time, sir.
No problem, man. That was interesting. Usually you just get those kind of comments coming from like younger people, but saying that we need to get rid of the old heads. We need to get rid of the old heads. We're hearing older man making that statement. Yeah, that was interesting. Hello, morning.
Yeah, morning, Stephan. Again.
Right, the call dropped just now. Go ahead, make a statement.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. My point is, the people keep complaining. They said, but when it's time to protest, they cannot come out and protest because of who organized the protests. The watchword of our nation is together we aspire, together we achieve.
Correct.
Without national unity, we would never get anything proper in this country. We're forcing us to move from the final court of appeal, but you don't want to do constitutional reform to change the English laws that have to be interpreted by the English lawyers or the English judiciary. We need to, if you want to move from the final court of appeal, we must do constitutional reform. We must change the arcade laws that governs us.
What about the campaign financing?
And that is the thing. If you don't do constitutional reform, these things could never come into essence.
Right.
The privileges that they are allowed in the parliament would never change. They will continue to blaspheme and say what they want to say about each other, making us believe that they are enemies when they are really friends. And when you're in the opposition and you have a government that is failing, the opposition don't have to do anything. It's like a batting team where two batsmen out on the field batting, and you have two in pads waiting for somebody to walk in on the field. So they don't really have to do anything. They just have to continue depending on the division that the politicians themselves created among the citizenry. And it's my turn to govern now.
Yeah.
And there is a saying that what can happen in a million years could happen in a second. So it doesn't matter how long you get in. Do the things that you see. Do the things that you see the government have the power to oppress the people. Change those things so that when you in government, you could make the changes. It doesn't matter how long you there for, But if you getting or appreciating the ills of the current laws, you don't want to change that. It's only, as ladies always say, it's only when they reach on the doorstep they just have a problem.
Yeah.
When they change some of the constitution that governs the local government, when the opposition took them to court and they had to repeal it, why they not taking them to court when Alwari changed majority rules or majority vote to change our legislation and he moved it from three-fifths majority to simple majority? Why didn't he take them to court? Why didn't take them to court? How is that constitutional? Have a nice morning.
All right, man. All right, so that's all the time I have. Out of time. I went way beyond my time this morning. Yeah, but certain things got to be addressed. Not campaign finance, constitutional reform is one of them. Campaign finance reform is one of them. But let me tell you something. We have allowed a small fire to turn into a huge blaze. And I know one of the callers say, we can't look back. We have to say, this is where we are, how do we move forward? But I have to look back, sorry. The gas stations scandal. The gas station scandal that took place decades ago. Had we dealt with that issue properly from the start, we might have progressed differently in the decades to come and be in a different place where we are today. But we didn't address that problem properly. You understand? And what happened? is corruption and thievery became the order of the day. Because when you get in there and you see the type of wealth Trinidad and Tobago have, when man see money, they get stupid, you know. When human beings see money and they're fueled by greed, they don't care about you, you know. You understand? They don't care about you. People will say, well, how these people just take all that talk, boy, and all that, you know, all these name calling, and boy, they have thick skin, boy, they have a broad back. Had nothing to do with that. People with money, they don't have time to study what people without money say about them. You think a billionaire walking down the street and the common man who's struggling to pay a mortgage, the car loan payment, the light bill, the internet bill, say something bad about them, you feel you have time to study that man? Who is he? Like that, I have billions in the bank, but you can't touch me. It's the money that they accumulate is what creates the thick skin that they have, that they could take all that criticism. Because at the end of the day, when they want to buy something, they could buy it. When they want to jump on a plane and travel, they could travel. When they're sick and they need top-of-the-line healthcare, they could fly out of Trinidad and go and get it. Everything, they could get at the snap of a finger. They don't care about what you say. So when you have all of us, all these people clamoring and complaining and this, that, and the other, we are the peasants. We are the peasants, and individually, as we complain, when we complain individually, it has no effect on them. It don't have an effect on them. But had we dealt with that, had we dealt with the Gene Miles issue, I'm going back as that far, you know. You know, all the doctors that's beyond the show, all the specialists in the respective fields and the different approach, whether it's Seth, Ignites, Dr. Livett, who's coming up next, whether it's Dr. Watson, whether it's Pastor John, who we have on our Friday now, they always tell you, when you're sick and you go to the doctor, most people, the vast majority of people, they just want medication to give them a quick fix and comfort, to provide some short-term comfort and relief for them. But nobody really wants to go back and address the root cause of the disease that they have, that they have, right? The root cause is what you have to go to. But to get to the root cause and to solve that problem, in order for your body and your health to progress, you have to make certain changes in your life. Well, let's see where I'm going with this. We just talk about it in all the health segments every day. Every day we have a little health segment coming on to the end of the show. Every day we just talk about all of them. Common denominator, sugar, root cause. We just say you have to get to the root cause of the problem and address the root cause of the problem in order to eliminate the disease or the sickness that you have. To eliminate it. We have to go back to the root cause. Have an understanding of how we drop the ball there as a people, and then make the necessary changes in our approach to elections and governance and things like that, if we want to fix the place, the root cause. But instead of the root cause, instead of going back to that root cause, what are we doing? We're taking a handout and a grant and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, while the well cheering in certain circles, and we just want to feel a little comfort, and we want short-term release and satisfaction. Relief and satisfaction. And that's what we're doing. It's no different to medication. It's no different to being sick. It's no different to going to a doctor. It's no different to ignoring what the problem really is. So when we could approach it like that, maybe we start to progress. HPPL. And I comment to Dr. Livette. So HPPL, for professional service in surveillance by military, local and British trained personnel, private investigation and surveillance and or direct surveillance on any person or thing, high profile protection limited offers the most comprehensive security protection and support services available, including human and mobile surveillance using advanced technology, armed and unarmed protection services, armed response team, personal protection, bodyguard and protection escort services, property protection services, ambulance services, emergency response and rescue services, cash in transit services, mountain safety officers, and specialized refurbishment of property, surveillance, and canine services. Their recently established surveillance team consists of military professionals with years of experience in national security, and of course they are locally and British trained. High Profile Protection Limited offers private investigations along with all forms of surveillance, and they are able to offer services to insurance providers, attorneys, businesses, as well as private individuals. So contact them at Light Pole number 4, Old Base Road, Camden, Vancouver, and you can call or WhatsApp them on 726-8105 or email them at hpplprotection@gmail.com. Make a call now and arrange for a free consultation to find out more. And we got Eden Heights. So Eden Heights Clinic, one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean, and they offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments including prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb bagging, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. And they do offer consultation services as well, including live blood analysis, diabetes, child counseling, supplements, detox programs, sport injuries, shoulder, back pain, and more, and knee pain as well. So, at Eden Heights, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them now to determine which is the right service for you. And you can check them out in Trinidad City, Chaguanas, and Tobago. You can also give them a call on 640-8985 or 613-7571. You can WhatsApp them at 493-9196 or email them at edenheightsdistributors@gmail.com. Check them out. And of course, Van Egmond, the magic soil for all plants, now available at the wholesale price of $60, and that's the best price and the best soil, guaranteed results. It's the most used soil in Dubai and the Eastern Arab countries, taking more than 100 containers annually. It never fails. Calling on the supermarkets and the hardware stores to carry this product for their valued customers. It's available at the Freeport Agro Center opposite the Freeport Police Station, and you can call them on 496-4603 or 790-9247. And it's magic soil for all plants. Van Egmond never fails, guaranteed results, wholesale price $60. And finally, we got Aya. So Aya Villa in Tobago, you can get away from the hassle, take a break from it all, and take your special friends or family to Aya Villa in Tobago. Located in the pristine Silver Palms gated community in Bon Accord, Tobago, Aya Villa is a 3-bedroom self-contained property complete with all the amenities, spacious living room and dining room, and luxurious swimming pool. The villa comfortably accommodates up to 12 persons, excellent Wi-Fi coverage, pool table and foosball table, barbecue grill, and much more. Just a short 3-minute drive from the airport, the beach, the liming areas, fast food outlets, and even the gas station. So Aya Villa in Tobago allows you to quickly and easily get away from it all and still enjoy all that the beautiful island of Tobago has to offer. And to make a booking for more details, just call 705-4022 and 748-2592. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram. The keywords are Aya Villa Tobago. We take a break. When we come back, Dr. Livette will join us. Stay tuned.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerators, parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign urban and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Bushside, quality value, that's our way. A real Bushside, we're here to stay.
We're giving you the keys to Christmas. Here's your chance to win one of the 3 brand new Honda Vessels when you spend as little as $300 at any besides the Food King and Bright Ideas Home Store. Check your socials for more info and win your keys to Christmas today.
A real Bushside, we're here to stay. The Food King.
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santosh Ji. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then call Priest Santosh Ji 384-3844. That's 384-3844.
My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle. From the first restaurant in 1968, when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air. Like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste, and I love it too. And the kids, they have more to enjoy. For me, the castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TNT.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Have you thought about where you're going for lunch today? Well, Tante's Creole Food serves the best in local dishes at a great price. They're located at Altars Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. They offer the best in Creole, Chinese, and curry dishes. Don't miss their after-work special and soup Saturdays. It's cow heel, oxtail, pigtail, and chicken foot soup. And also, fish broth is on the menu. Give them a call or WhatsApp 734-3398 or simply visit them at the All-Star Panyard, Duke Street, Port of Spain. Safe and secure parking is also available. Tante's Creole Food, the best in town. Check them out today.
Are you living with pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes? Manage it with the unique Jameson 100% complete multivitamin with 400 micrograms of chromium to lower blood glucose, lutein for your eyes, B vitamins for energy, vitamin C and lycopene for antioxidant support. Take a step towards a healthier tomorrow and make the proactive switch to Jameson today.
Everybody sipping up the you juice. Everybody drinking up the you juice. Everybody buying up the you juice. When you drink, you get a natural boost. Zero sugar, calories low. Same great taste and it's sweet for so. Boost up the energy when you want to go. 100% natural, that's what we know. In a new bottle with a new design. In the evolution we are move with the times. Give me turmeric, ginger and lime. That's why they feeling fine. So they say renew the power in you.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerators parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
All right, so we're back, and we are 15 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. We got Dr. Livett with us, so we're going to bring him in via Zoom, and we're going to chat with him for the next 15, and we're going to talk about the magical mysteries of of water, and I think it's Shilajit, all right, known as the destroyer of weakness, a compound scientifically proven to be the most potent substance on Earth to regenerate mitochondria. I hope I got that, mitochondria. I hope I got that correct. You know, the energy-producing batteries of our cells. Dr. Livett will correct me, of course, if I mispronounced anything. That's the first time that I read it. Yeah, so give us a little information on what we're talking about.
Right, so of course, good morning to your viewers.
Yes,
many of them at your event, so it was very good.
Nice, man.
And yes. And of course, my name is Ichana Hackett. My clients call me Dr. Livett. I am a naturopathic doctor. I am a functional blood chemistry practitioner with many, many years of looking at your blood work and letting you know what deficiencies you may have and what, you know, if you are optimally healthy or not. And so based on that, we design your wellness packages, okay?
Right.
So that said, today I have a very interesting topic, one that is very close to my heart, which is water. And I talked about my 40-day fast many times over the years, but one of the things I have not spoken about is that the water itself that I drank for 40 days was in a pristine waterfall estate that we own in Santa Cruz, and that water is not a normal water. Many years ago, I saw this documentary called The Magical Mysteries of Water, and they showed that if you say, I love you to water, and they freeze it using a cryogenic method where it actually freezes it right away, and you look you look at it under a microscope, you see a beautiful image of what happened. Because remember, everything in life is a frequency. And so when the frequency is frozen, you can see it. So water has memory, and spring water, just like Shilajit, which we're going to get into later, are both millions of years old. Because the earth, I should say, billions of years old. But spring water comes from an aquifer, which is below, deep into the earth. And when it comes up, it gets all the minerals and energy, and the minerals are electric. Human beings forget that we are electric, okay? Our brain uses 87 watts of energy to think. Right?
To think, eh?
To think, thoughts. And the average human has 100,000 thoughts per day.
Wow.
So once we understand that we are electric, we also understand that in order for this body to absorb, right, water, because we see water as simple, we see all water as equal, but all water is not equal. Spring water is by far the healthiest water a human being can drink. The pH of a human blood is 7.35 to 7.45, which is alkaline. And if we consume things that are acidic, the body has to take calcium, which is alkaline, magnesium, which is alkaline, and other minerals like bicarbonate, which is made in your kidneys, to neutralize the acid, because remember, your blood is 90% water. So your body basically, in layman terms, has to make the water usable, because the water you drink is not going into your blood. Your body has to do a process to make the water, to alkalize the water if it's acidic. So pipe water is 6, by the way. Spring water ranges from 7 to our water is 8.7, right? So it's very alkalizing.
Okay.
So when people talk about alkaline water, like Kangen water, for example, Kangen water is it's technology in that it uses negative ions, it uses electricity. Remember, we are electrical beings, and the earth is electrical. So the earth made spring water naturally electric. Kangen water, they decided, well, okay, we could use electricity to make it electric. So that is how they made it alkaline. So it doesn't actually have any minerals in Kangen water. That's the difference. Even though it's alkaline, even though it's still better than pipe water or regular bottled water, but it still is devoid of minerals. So then when you drink it, your body still has to take minerals from you to neutralize it, to now make it into the type of water that could now become part of your bloodstream. Remember that the water that God designed for humans to drink is spring water, and spring water is energy. If you take your fingerprint and put it in water, your fingerprint is in water forever.
What?
The CIA could find you if you bathe in Maracas Beach. They could find you based on your print in the water. Water has memory. Remember I said that earlier on?
Yes.
If you have 2 plants, you water one plant with pipe water and the other plant with spring water, which the scientists call structured water, the plant you water with spring water is going to be at 20 to 30% more, or grow 20 to 30% faster.
Okay. I follow it.
So, right. Now, many years ago, we had I have to say, a misconception happened about water. It is said that humans should drink up to 2 liters of water per day. In the same study that said that, it said that you get a lot of your water actually from the foods you eat. So you don't actually have to drink 2 liters of water per day. But I'll tell you what happens when you drink regular water now. When you drink regular water, you are actually causing dehydration in a way. And let me explain now. Because when you drink water, if it's alkaline water, it's not too bad. But if it's regular bottled water or pipe water, which pH of it is 6, your body has to make it alkaline first. It will take minerals from you, And this is why many people tell me, Doc, I cannot drink all this water every day. I'm peeing all the time because the cells are not absorbing the water. It's not the transfer to become part of your blood supply to keep your blood nice and fluid and to not have clots and so on, and to keep it nice and, well, not too thick, because many people have thick blood as well when they're dehydrated, right?
Right.
So you're drinking to be hydrated, yet still, what actually happens is you're visiting the toilet all the time because the water is not being absorbed, it's running through your body because your body says, I don't know what that water is. I know spring water. I know the water God made. You ever drink, if you try to drink a liter or two of water per day, you will tell me how much times you're going to pee in the toilet. When you drink spring water, it's a different story. Of course, you still go to pee, but it's not, if you were to measure it, which I have done, by the way, you can do these experiments yourself, you know. You could buy a measuring cup and drink a liter of regular pipe water or bottled water and drink a liter of spring water. And when you go to the toilet, measure how much urine comes out. People can do these things to themselves.
Okay.
You don't have to believe me. So obviously, if you're drinking a water that you're peeing out less, it means that you're hydrated more.
Correct.
Right. And again, don't take my word for it. I want you guys to look this up for yourself.
Yeah, because
now, living water. Go ahead.
Because hydration, right? You mentioned something that, they tell you drink 8 glasses of water a day. Right? You mentioned that a little while ago, right? But 8 glasses of water a day is very difficult to consume, eh? It's not as easy as it sounds.
Most people cannot do it, and they don't do it.
Yeah. So you said that, you also consume water in the food that you eat, right?
Yes.
Right. So does that apply to coffee, tea? Because I would like to think that anything you drink, water is in it, right?
Yes, the difference is that your body has to work, because remember, coffee is very acidic.
Right.
The problem is the acidity of the liquid that you're consuming. Remember that your body will take calcium phosphates from your bones and teeth to neutralize the acid.
Mm-hmm.
You with me?
Yeah.
To then to make it into a water that could be in your bloodstream, because remember, your blood is 90% water.
Right.
So while water is in everything, but we want to give the body water in a format that it likes, in a format that does not rob us of calcium, because we want to grow old with our teeth. You see my nice, big, shiny teeth? Yes. I can't imagine my mouth without it. So I try as much as we should do a whole show on functional dentistry, which is a whole topic I really wanted to. But what that does, it tells you the type of beverages you should be drinking that is going to protect your enamel in your teeth, because calcium is in your teeth, you know.
Okay, so quick question here. Gatorade.
Right? Don't call any brands. I try not to.
Okay, all right. Well, okay, let me say hydration drinks.
Right.
Okay, hydration drinks.
All acidic.
That you see athletes drinking and so on and so forth during sports, right?
Right.
In terms of hydration, because you just mentioned, but water is hydration, and you need to keep your body hydrated. When your body gets dehydrated, your throat gets dry, your tongue gets dry, and for some reason or the other, it affects your immune system, in my experience, because you're more likely to get sick.
Correct.
Right. So like hydration drinks that people use as a substitute for water.
Right. Those are not really a substitute for water. Those were designed to replace electrolytes, like coconut water, which is the best thing for that, actually.
Coconut water, right?
Yes, right. They tried to mimic and make coconut water into taking the electrolyte part of the coconut water.
Okay.
The trouble is they added massive amounts of sugar, which is one pathway to generate energy.
Mm-hmm.
But it is not the best pathway to generate energy because remember the energy from sugar is short-lived.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So it's not the best way. Right. No. Because living water has, or which of course which we call spring water, has the natural electrical charges because it is structured, right? And it is purified from the earth now. So did you know that spring water purifies itself naturally? Because as it flows through the layers of rocks, it filters out all of the impurities.
Okay.
So you can't go beyond the wisdom of the Creator, you know. I don't. Wherever we believe, we can't go beyond that wisdom because we are made from the earth. We are made from. We are all plants, all animals, all creatures have the same makeup of minerals, by the way, and chemicals. We all made from the same materials, just different amounts based on where it is.
Right.
Now I know time is not, but I want to tell you about this study about the unique microbiome, right? We know microbiome is important because these are the billions of good bacteria. But some studies show that spring water has its own microbiome that can support basically the immune system. Spring water. No other kind of water has the unique microbiome, by the way.
Okay.
Of course, I told about memory. The water has memory. And emerging studies suggest that water has memory retaining energetic imprints of its journey. This is why when you drink pipe water, the water is no longer water. As a matter of fact, when Wasa treats the water, they have to put all kind of chemicals in the water.
Okay.
And then when it travels through the pipes and comes to your house, the water has a different memory. Many times our water supply has in the water the memory of people, medication, because remember there's recycled water too, you know. Anything into the water, you know, in the public supply, the water has memory. Okay. And we can see that. So the other compound I want to talk about quickly is something that is called the destroyer of weakness. And the way to pronounce the word is mitochondria. It wasn't so far off. Right?
All right, good. All right.
But Shilajit is known as the destroyer of weakness and the gift from the mountains. And what Shilajit is plant materials that was dissolved over millions of years. So Shilajit essentially is made from decomposed plant matter, as I said, that has been compressed into the Himalayan rocks layers. So when the Himalaya formed, it's like a tar-like substance. And to tell you, I want to tell you a story one time so you understand how powerful Shilajit is. I had a client came to see me drinking oxygen spring water, which is a good product, by the way. She had a headache at the time. This was about a week ago. Because we're getting ready to introduce a product that will just a world's first again. U-Juice was a world's first and is still. This new water we bring it out now is spring water with Shilajit. It is incredible. So she came to me and drinking spring water again, perfect. And they add oxygen to it, perfect. She had a headache. I gave her my water. Within 5 minutes of drinking the water, her headache went away. She had a stroke. So she was walking kind of, you know, a minor stroke. So she was walking, she couldn't walk fast and things. So she got so excited about the water. She went in the supermarket, buy water, throw the water, and I mixed like a gallon for her. 2 days later, she said, "Doc, what in this water?" She said, "You know, I'm walking straight now."
Serious?
And walking faster.
Okay.
All of my staff will tell you when they drink they want the brand coming out is workout water. It's water that works as hard as you do because we want water to work for us too, you know. We don't just want to drink the water because they say drink water. We want to drink water that work. So that word called mitochondria, humans have 100 trillion cells in our bodies. 100 trillion cells. Each cell has a battery inside of it that generates energy. So this is a different pathway now to generate energy. This is the best pathway actually. As we get older, the mitochondria or the battery in the cell just like with all things, it over time, it's less and less effective. That's why children have, when we were children or teenagers, plenty energy. Energy to burn, but in your 40s, you want to know where the energy going. So as we get older, the energy goes down.
Tell me about it.
What Shilajit is, it is the most powerful compound known to man to give you energy by regenerating the battery in the cell. And when you drink Shilajit, you can actually feel something happening inside the body, you know. This might sound weird, but you see, next Wednesday, I want to come, because next Wednesday is my last show for the year. I want to come on your show. I'm creating something to show something, because we want to show that the water itself has enough electrical charge to light a light bulb. And we're going to compare different types of water to show if it will light a light bulb. I'm going to show the public that on your show next week. You see, people don't believe me sometimes, you know. So I like to show the facts of how powerful spring water is by itself, by the way. And when you combine spring water with Shilajit, what you're getting is something that is the most superior water for hydration, for cellular repair. Shilajit has 85 different trace minerals. It has something called fulvic acid. Fulvic acid allows plants to absorb the nutrients from the soil, so that when we eat the plants, we get the nutrients, all the vitamins from it.
Okay.
As we get older, we need fulvic acid too, because when we eat food, we don't absorb as much as we used to. So this product essentially regenerating your cells and then giving you fulvic acid, which is anti-cancer, by the way, and anti-dementia. Studies show that fulvic acid helps to reverse senile dementia. It's just so many benefits, Stephan. I don't have enough time to talk about all of it today. But this Shilajit is the most amazing compound I have worked with.
Okay.
So we're finally going to launch this product. It has been in the making for a long time, by the way, since 2014. But now is the right time for us to introduce it, because people always ask me, Doc, which water to drink and what is the best water? And I've been sitting on this for a long time.
Yeah,
I'll give it to you for it.
Just before we run out of time, you know, it's not just you know. People contemplate that when they're walking through the grocery in the aisle. There are so many options for water, so many different brands. You know, now it have water that claim to be smart. It have it have a brand called. When I was in Miami. In Trinidad, you see various types of brands and things, right? But when I went to Miami, the amount of different types of water that you see.
Yes.
In the States alone, it's unbelievable, right? Yeah. I want to know, you know, where all these springs, who when they're buying up all these springs, what is going on? And then when you look at some of the labels now, like the label I have in front of me, it says premium purified water. Some of them, you know, pure spring water, alkaline water, this water, that water, water with this, water with that. Now you want to know, like, you know, when I was growing up, water was water. Water was the water, you know, you open the tap and the water come out. That was water. But now it's a huge industry. It's almost as big, if not bigger, than the soft drink industry.
Oh, it is bigger. Yeah. Absolutely, because you have to drink water. You have to drink water. You have to drink water.
And you know, very few people that I know now, like I said, when I was growing up, you didn't see no cases of water stuck up in your house?
No. But I'll tell you something. 1 bottle of Shilajit water, spring, is the equivalent of hydration of 2 liters of regular water.
Okay.
And this is scientifically proven too, because remember I told you that if you're drinking water that is acidic or devoid of minerals or devoid of microbiome, your body has to work to give it that.
Okay.
And you would drink it, but you're going to visit the toilet more. And I want you guys to do the test for yourself, you know. Drink. I have some employees who, one of my top salespeople on the road, of course, female. She's on the road selling all the time. When she drinks Shilajit, she says, Doc, I have plenty energy. But more than that, she says, I don't have to go to the toilet. Because remember, it's a female, so when you're on the road, you're with me, and she don't feel thirsty anymore. And she never liked to drink water to start with. But when you drink, the difference is incredible. And let me tell you something. People are skeptical about things usually. And I like everything I've done so far has been on point. And people know that you juice, for example, works. It's not a question if it works, it works. Shilajit even is revered as an aphrodisiac too, it balances your hormones, enhances testosterone levels, it boosts fertility, both in men and women. It have no water in the world like this because this is the first water that combines spring water and Shilajit in the world, Stephan.
All right, well, what we're going to do, we're out of time, but what we're going to do, when you're ready with it, come in the studio now.
Come in next week, Wednesday, and bring any water you want and you'll test it to see. No, don't bring brands, just put them in glasses.
No, don't worry, yeah. I know how to handle it, don't frighten. All right, so to get more information from Dr. Livette, or even to get your U-Juice, people, all you need to do is call the numbers on the screen, 674-5015 or 355-7801, and you can connect with Dr. Livette, and you can get going today. Go pay him a visit and, take it from there. So, Dr. Livette, well, until next week.
Until next week, please God, yes. So make sure next week, and your viewers will be blown away.
All right, no problem, man. All right, thanks a lot.
Take care, blessings.
Yep. So that's Dr. Livette on the inside. Now, we got some birthdays to get to. Sorry, fellas, I tell you, we was finishing 8 o'clock in the but oh my goodness. I had to extend that topic this morning. You know? Yeah. Oh, you ain't ready? Oh, it's had some new birthdays. Oh, good Lord. How much of them? How many more birthdays are there on this Wednesday? How many? One more coming? Is it just a uno moros for the Venezuelan community? Uno moros, one more. Oh, God. But I thought the discussion was healthy today. A lot of people stay away from those things and they're afraid to touch certain things, but you know me, I ain't afraid to talk about anything, anywhere, anytime, about anybody. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I don't know what tomorrow will bring, but I thought it was good. Dr. Watson will be on tomorrow as well. I preempted her last week because it was the Thursday before the party. And she was supposed to be in the party too, eh? Dr. Watson, you and I are going to have a word. What's going on? All these birthdays come in? All I do with that now, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 in front of me. All right, let's go. All right, so we're going to say happy birthday going out to baby Kirsten. Coming out from mommy, daddy, mama, papa, and the rest of the family. We'll have baby Kirsten up. I think that's baby Kirsten again, that looking like, yep, that's way past baby stage. But happy birthday to baby Kirsten. I don't think mommy and daddy know that you're growing up. That boy look like Princess Kirsten. All right, so we go happy birthday to Stacy from a loving family. Wishing her a very happy birthday and many more to come. Where is Stacy? Where? But Stacy look, you can't zoom in? We can't see Stacy. What kind of picture is that here? This is a picture of Castle. This is a picture of Stacy. You can't zoom in? Zoom in, let me see, at least. I mean, it's only Stacy will know that is Stacy, because Stacy will know that Stacy was sitting there. You know what I mean? I want to know where Stacy is. I feeling like Stacy by the Savannah, and I by King George Park. Oh God, boy, so, all right. Yeah, zoom. That is all the zoom? All right. All I thought Stacy get away. We go zooming on Stacy. Let me see Stacy, man. I have absolutely no idea who Stacy is from here. Oh gosh, look at that. Gosh! Stacy got further, boy. All I do is Stacy, boy. Oh gosh, boy. All right. We'll move on. The editor looked like he had an edit. Hey, oh gosh. Hey, I'm telling you. Oh, good. All right. Happy and blessed birthday. All right. It's okay. Wishing my wife a happy and blessed birthday today. May the Lord continue to bless and keep her, coming down from her husband Randy and sons Dylan and Kristen. All right. So I guess Randy is sending birthday greetings to his wife, whose name we do not know. Randy, you could have put your wife's name. I know what happened, you know. I know what happened. I know what happened to Randy there. Randy must have thought when it was at the wedding and the priest or the pundit or whoever said, do you take her as your wife? I think he thought, well, the name changed from there. So that's why we didn't probably, Randy, come now, man. Well, pick up yourself, Randy. Morning to you guys. I only played. I've been fun this morning. We would like to send birthday greetings to twins, Sharifa and Sheriff. Or is it Sharif? Yeah, it had to be Sharifa and Sharif. All right, coming from Sharifa's husband, Rudy, their son, Javid, and cousins, Amo and Charmaine. May Allah's blessings be upon you both on this special day and always. All right, nice man. Oh, they sent the cartoon version, the animated version. All right, cool, man. Hey, Chris, you can't make an animated version of me? Or am I just animated? Am I animated already? I will get an animated version, boy, for like, yeah, for like my profile or some kind of thing now. I would like to send birthday greetings to my wife, Sadiqa, who celebrated her birthday on the 11th of August. Nah, man! I kid you not, this is what the email says. It came in on the 10th of December at 8:49 p.m. I would like to send birthday greetings to my wife, Sadiqa, on the 11th of August. From her husband, Kamraj, and her dad, Boise, continue to be a shining star to the people around you, and may God continue to bless you richly. I want to believe they meant the 11th of December, because if her birthday was the 11th of August, brethren, and all you know sending the birthday greeting, then probably she vexed with you and you're trying to make up. It's the only way. Hey, finally, maybe I want from Chef Shiraz, man. Chef, pick up yourself. Special sweet 16 birthday wishes to Sarah Bridgelal in Florida, celebrating her birthday today. And we wish her continuous success in her studies, career, family life, and trust in God. Coming from her uncle Ronnie, grandma Rauti, and her cousins from Port St. Lucie, Florida, and from Auntie Sundri and Uncle Chef Shiraz from Trinidad. All right, pick up yourself, and happy birthday to you. Nice, man. And nice dress, man. All right, so I'll tell you what. The dress fit the graphics that Chris make. Where the cake going? The cake does move? But what trouble? Obviously that person, if they had to blow them candles twice, you probably need to stop smoking. Whoever it is, blow them candles out. Hey, we had to wrap up things for today. So until tomorrow, people do enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I see that the sun is coming out. And I got to hit the Southland a little bit later on this afternoon. So I'm going to be busy this afternoon because I have some turns to make. But enjoy your day. And we will be back at it tomorrow, Thursday. I can't believe it's Thursday already. Saturday was the party. I cannot believe that it is Thursday. Tomorrow is Thursday already. Good boy. You know, we go blink twice and be Christmas, you know. I'm telling you, and this tree behind me, it not lighting. All right, it has room for gifts. So we don't know if we get me bonus. If we come in on the 24th and we see 3 envelopes, we know we get through. All right, so I tell you what, we out for today. They go send the 3 envelopes and they go park Christmas card in it with no cash. Hey, we go on. I'll get myself in trouble. I'll go on later.
This Christmas, win not 1, not 2, but 3 brand new Honda Vessels. Join us at Passage the Food King and Bright Ideas for the ultimate holiday giveaway. The more you shop, the greater your chances. Just spend $300 or more at any of our stores for a chance to win your dream car. Hurry, this offer ends on January 15, 2025. The grand draw will be live on Facebook on January 18, 2025. Make this Christmas unforgettable with a brand new Honda Vessel. Approved by the NLCB. Happy holidays!
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed, fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing, which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream, adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secured parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet. Located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.
Welcome to the Breaking Dawn Christmas Party, the first ever premium ribs inclusive.
When I'm feeling under the weather, you just make me feel sweet. Ice the cocoa tea, use the sugar, and together we are complete, darling. Keep me up, only you alone can put fire back in. Keep me up, and they telling me I should leave that fire alone. Well, the more they tell me, the more I'm holding you close. I could never let you go. Miss how she girl, I'm coming home, I wanna see you again. All day through the night, I'm dreaming. Yeah, miss how she when you turn it up, make it smooth, my darling. When outside is pouring rain, put a pot on the fire. Bubbling, you're bubbling, you're bubbling, it's over. Raise the temperature higher. Coming in, you're coming in, you're coming in closer. Make the thing catch a fire. Spill it all on the ground, all over the counter, yeah. With that pot on the fire, yeah. It's your cocoa love, boy. I barely could concentrate. I feel a sugar rush in my vein. One cup, it does make my day. I'm missing it when I'm gonna love for you. Heat me up, only you alone could put fire back in the soul. Heat me up, girl, you are that thing I could never leave you alone. No, and no matter what they could say, I hold it. How I live better than them. How I look better than them. How I feel better than them. Better than them. No problems. If you see me jumping up to the ceiling, hand them high. Oh Lord, what I feeling. This peace of mind. Jumping up to the ceiling, hand them high. Oh Lord, what I feeling. This peace of mind. Feeling real good. This is the mood I feeling real good.
Good morning. Welcome to Breaking Dawn.